Okay. I am hopping in to say a little good morning to my body and extending the invitation to you. So it's not going to be a long practice, it's going to be a grounding practice, and it's just going to be a few things that can get our body going and let our body know that, hey, the day is starting and I care about you and thank you for supporting me, and getting yourself off on the right foot in your body so that your day can be delicious. So, per usual, find a seat and a cross-legged and just get going immediately. Do a few circles, the spine. Start to link your breath with it. Breathing in forward, breathing out back. And allow these circles to be big, slow, small, speedy, whatever your body just is like, this is what I intuitively need. Do that. Beautiful. If you haven't changed directions, do that. If you need to find some swaying side to side instead of circling, do that. And then gently make your way back to center. And then take your left leg out to the side, leaving that right foot into the thigh, into the left thigh. And then we're going to tick-tock this left foot. And as you tick-tock the toes down inward towards the earth, you can pick up the whole entire left booty. You can lean onto that right arm a little bit, but notice if the right shoulder crunches towards the neck, and keep this pressure down and away from your ears so that you have a lot of space in your neck. So we'll press the foot down internally, and then you can shift the hips as you open the foot out externally. You might not get the outside of the foot on the earth. You can lift the body up, lift that right cheek so you do, but if it feels better to kind of play with just energetically reaching that foot that direction and having both hands supporting you behind you, then do that. And then finding that in motion a few times, inhaling inward and exhaling outward. In and out. Once more, in. And then slowly come through center. Shine your heart towards the left leg. Pick up the chest a lot. Engage the core. Breathe in. And then exhale. Find a really slow fold over that front leg. And maybe that slow fold is like 20%. And you're like, that's where I stay today. Then stay there. If you're using this as a good morning body thing, that might be the case. We're not open yet. We haven't done a lot in our bodies yet, so take it easy, street, my friends. My hands kind of organically found the top of my thigh because that's what feels supportive to me. Maybe yours slide down a bit further. And then notice if the neck is crunching or needs a little attention for 3, for 2, full breath in, and then exhale, slowly come on up. Bring the sole of the left foot to the earth, and take a moment to interlace the fingers and find them on the outside of the knee, and just really lift the heart a lot, almost finding like in your spine a cat-cow. Rounding, lifting. Glorious. And then go ahead and switch sides, extending the right leg out, shifting your hips however you need to, bringing the left foot to the inside of the thigh. And then gently inviting those right toes inwardly down towards the earth, lifting that right hip. And And it's hard because there's not a lot of leverage, but see how much you can press down here. And again, notice if this left shoulder is kind of clenching out towards your neck, and create that space. Gorgeous. Now open the foot out and set your hip down. And then we'll find that in breath. Breathe in, toes towards earth inwardly. Breathe out, extend the foot outward. In. Out. In. And out. And then slowly pull to center. Inhale, pull the chest up center. Feel that core body turn on. Shift the chest towards the right leg. Fill up, up, up. And then exhale, melt towards the right leg. Maybe it's only 10% on this side. Maybe it's 100. So whatever you have, wherever you are, find that fold. Be gentle, not rushing. Just easeful. Take it in 3 big unhurried breaths. Or just on your next inhale, slowly start to pedal up, 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 and bring the sole of the right foot to the earth. Interlace the hands around the right shin. Maybe you just hang here for a moment, but maybe you find that seated cat-cow-esque situation. Inhaling, lifting the head and the heart. Exhale, pull back. Forward. And back. And again, it doesn't need to be some crazy huge range of motion or movement. It can be very subtle. One time more. Beautiful. Then release that leg and invite the left leg to join it, bringing both legs bent and soles of feet onto earth. And then bring the hands behind you, fingers pointed towards your tush or even out a little bit. Full breath in. And as you exhale, pick up the hips, finding a reverse table. Really pressing into the soles of the feet. How much more can you pick up your torso? How much more can you breathe your throat up and away from the chest? And notice if you're just digging into your heels, can you press into the whole sole of the foot? We're here for 3 more. With your next exhale, slowly set that tush down. Slow, set it down, but like slide it back. And then gently extend the legs long. Yeah, that should feel really good. Inhale, arms slide up your sweet body. And exhale, find a gentle forward fold. And maybe you pedal the legs out here, maybe you stay still, find what feels right. Finding a softness, finding a surrender. Full breath in. And as you exhale, dig into your heels. Slowly start to pull back. As you inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. And then exhale, the hands plant down behind you. Now, if you know about your body that pointed plank is too much or a reverse plank is too much, then invite yourself back into a table. But if you'd like to try, the full plank, go ahead and plug your toes into the earth as you lift your hips up, finding a reverse plank. We're here for 3 more. Really feel your front body lifting, your back body pressing into it. Full breath in. And exhale, gently set her down. Yeah, and then really slowly, without the help of your hands this time, bring the soles of the feet together. Spin the hands so the fingers are pointed away from you. And find a little leverage here as you find a seated butterfly. Maybe you pick up your rump a little bit. Full breath in. And then exhale, the rump kisses the earth and we slide forward into a reclined butterfly. And by reclined butterfly, I mean, folding forward butterfly. But if I said reclined butterfly and you're like, I want that, then kick it back and do that. And notice when you lean into things, if you lean in like the same way as usual, like do you usually keep your feet this spaced? Maybe you try a wider diamond today and see how that feels in your hamstrings, or even closer to your groins and see how that feels there. It's all about what you're trying to access and how much attention we can pay. We'll spend about 3 more breaths here. Really sink in, find some softness. Full rounded. And exhale, slowly pedals you up, 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 up. Bring your knees towards each other, help the legs in, and find yourself giving yourself a really big squeeze. Squeeze it all together so you can feel it deep in the hips. Maybe you have to find some length in the spine to feel it in the hips. Breath in. And then exhale, squeeze even tighter as you breathe out. Curl that head into the knees, get so small. Stay for the breath in and the breath out. On your next inhale, gently release. Gently release. And then kick it over and forward and find a tabletop. And we'll just make a big circle one way and the other way. And walk your knees back until you find a puppy pose. And let the back surrender, the chest surrender, and the forehead surrender. Keep the arms engaged and the forearms lifted. Creating space in the body, applying pressure through the whole palm for 3. For 2. Full breath in. And as you exhale, slide all the way back. Let's seal it up in child's pose. If you never do child's pose with the legs together, the knees together, and it feels like it's an accessible thing for you to explore, go ahead and bring the knees together. Maybe you send the hands back. Maybe you stack the palms for your forehead. And we'll just take a moment here to find a few deep, slow, unhurried rounds of breath in the body. And then we'll continue our day. Gently pressing up when you feel complete. Thank you, friends, for hopping into this space. If you need a little more, there's a lot more to choose from, so hop into another session. Or if you hopped in because you just have this amount of time today, I now release you to your day, whatever you're going to be diving into. Enjoy, find patience, find subtleties that are delicious, and I will see you the next time we hop in here together. All right. Bye. Oh yeah, and just like, don't forget to shake it out. Every day, shake it out.